Hey YouTube, in this video I've got an unboxing from Papercuber. So this video is part of the Puzzle Advent Calendar series. I'll leave a link in the description to the playlist and the previous videos in the series. Basically, every day in December, some YouTuber is receiving a puzzle from a puzzle creator and unboxing it and showing it off on their channel. So today's comes from Papercuber. So, fun fact, I actually have no clue what this puzzle is. He didn't tell me, and I wanted to save it as a surprise. Always cut towards yourself. Not really. Alright, let's see what we got. Very well packaged, as always. Whoa. Whoa. What is this? Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, this is cool. So we have what appears to be a note. Hey DGCubes. So this time, I've sent you a puzzle that I hope turns better than the square one roughly 2 years ago. The puzzle that you're seeing is similar to a floppy cube when you look at the mechanism. I don't know how I'd call it, maybe something like floppy octagonal star. Seems about right. I was really happy with the mechanism, but I had a hard time figuring out a good color scheme for the puzzle. I ended up with this rainbow pattern on both sides, but having the top and bottom layers twisted a bit against each other. I hope you know what I mean. Yeah, I see. So what he means is the pink on this side, for example, does not match the color on this side, so it's sort of twisted. So the pink is over here. So yeah, it's not entirely matching up. That's pretty cool. The puzzle is a bit hard to turn because I had to find a compromise between stability and turnability. That's why I made a quick video on how you best turn the puzzle. You can watch it here. I hope with this guide you don't have too many problems turning the puzzle. If anything goes wrong, simply contact me and I'll do my best to help. That's about all I have to say. Have fun with the puzzle. Simon. Cool. Well, thank you very much, Simon, or Papercuber on YouTube. Make sure to check him out. I'm going to take a quick look at this video, and then I will be back, and we will get into first turns. So I just watched the video where he shows how to turn it, but first I want to just admire the design of this puzzle, because this looks so well made, and I've never even seen a puzzle like this before, so yeah, like this is not like a standard puzzle that's very common or anything like that. Just something entirely new and made entirely out of paper, which I think is really cool. But yeah, the edges are like super sharp. I think that's really cool, and the colors are like perfectly put on there. Yeah, there are like no imperfections in anything on here. I think that's so cool. But yeah, let's just get into first turns. Seems like it might be a little stuck there. And on this side, yeah, we're getting a little stuck there. But once that's done, oh, there we go. Cool. Now we got it turning. And so after it's halfway through, we should be able to complete the turn like that. Nice. All right, so we got a turn done. Cool. And it already doesn't look solved, as you can see, because it's not. That's really cool. So yeah, there are quite a few places where there can be catches on here. So I think the most important thing when you're solving this is to just make sure that every turn is done perfectly without any catches, because otherwise you might end up breaking something. So of course it is very delicate since it's made out of paper. I'm just going to continue to scramble this, and then I might try to do a solve. Cool. And I do think the turns are getting quite a bit easier. Obviously, any puzzle made out of paper is not going to turn like a GTS or a GAN-cube or something like that. But this turns awfully well given that it is a paper product. And it does just look beautiful too, which like is going to make me want to pick it up and mess around with it. Oh, that's cool. I see what he means about it being a floppy cube mechanism. So if you're not aware, on a normal floppy cube, the center kind of pops up a little bit as you turn it, and that's how the pieces stay in there because the center has a little bit of flexibility. You can kind of see how this center, it's pressed in here and it's kind of jutting out a bit over here. And so I'm guessing that was very much inspired by the floppy cube mechanism to allow this puzzle to exist without falling apart. I don't think this puzzle will actually be particularly hard to solve. One thing I have noticed already is that these pieces, the triangle pieces here, are kind of like centers. In that they don't actually move. No matter what, they're going to stay in their location, but they can flip. I guess we'll call it a center. Like this centerpiece is solved because it matches these, but this centerpiece is not. But to get it solved, all we would need to do is turn it around once. And as predicted, there we go. Now it matches up. And it would match on this side as well. All right, so I think this is adequately scrambled. As you can see, not many colors are matching at this point. So I think I'm going to try a solve on camera now and see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I think it should be pretty intuitive, but we'll find out. Let's just go in rainbow order. How about that? I think I'm going to try to solve this red first. And I'll go around counterclockwise like that. I see this red over here that belongs in this position. So I think I should be able to turn this to get the center correct. Like that. And then I should be able to move this red piece to match with its center. Nice. Not nice. That was wrong. What we actually want is we want the red and purple to be here. That was bad on my part. So I'm going to bring this back. And so we want this to actually end up in this location connected to this piece. So in that case, I will move this around. Now when we move this over, now we should be able to turn this back and have our red and purple edge, I'll call it, in the proper location. There we go, that's what I wanted. Nice. Alright, so now this little location is solved, although this center should be flipped the other way. So I think I'll do that real quick. So one thing that's important on paper puzzles that I've noticed is look ahead, because you want to have efficient solves because turning paper cubes is always going to be a little bit tricky. And so if you don't have good look ahead, you might come across some trouble. But that's okay. We're working on it. Nice. All right. Now these are all good. And same on this side. Nice. I think I'd kind of rather go around clockwise. It just seems more intuitive to me to try to get this one next. So that's going to be this piece, which is all the way on the other side. So I'm going to need to move this all the way around. Cool, there we go. All right, big progress being made here. Next move is going to be this piece, which is going to be pink and blue. Right here. Nice, that's lucky. They match, and now we should be able to solve it with this final turn. Nice. All right, now this is done. Cool. So the cool thing about this is once you sort of have a foundation, you can build off it on either side. So you can just choose the easier piece to solve next. So you could choose either this one or this one. So yeah, I'm choosing this one because it's a little bit closer. Nice. All right, now we've got this whole section done. Next, I will go for this blue, which goes over here. Okay, so this piece is sort of getting a little falling out action, so might want to be careful with that. Okay, progress is being made. Unfortunately, one of these pieces is dangling a little bit, but we're almost there. Okay, and the final turn, gonna be really careful. Nice. There we go. Back to solved. Cool. But yeah, so there's a solve. Pretty simple like I expected, but really fun nonetheless. Huge thank you to Papercuber for sending this puzzle to me. I think it's going to look really cool with my other puzzles. It just makes a great addition to the collection. And I really love the aesthetic, the paper aesthetic. And just all the colors look really nice. I will message him and ask him about this piece and see if there's anything I can do to fix it. There's probably a pretty simple way. Update, I got it fixed. It was really simple. Just a small piece of tape fixed it. But yeah, so once again, huge thank you to Papercuber for sending me this puzzle. It's really, really cool. Make sure to check out his YouTube channel. And make sure to check out the other videos in the Advent Calendar. Again, I'll leave a link in the description for you to check that out. But yeah, that's going to be about it for this one. Thanks for watching. Huge thank you to Papercuber, and I'll see you on my next video.